Dear participant, please let me know I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, no.
Thank you. Thank you. So today my moderator is not able to connect. So I have to start myself today. Please 1 minute. Live stream. Okay. Yes. My screen is perfect visible to all of you. You are not allowed to permit unmute your mic because there are lot of participant and participant can engage up to 100. Okay. So sometimes the problem is that no, unknowingly our mic is unmuted and create the disturbance. So the session is very interactive, very useful, and things we need to understand before starting the session. And also, as a leader, what are the qualities are required? What are the responsibilities are there? What how they can achieve the goal and how they can automate, what system we have to adopt and how we can do. Okay, so actually here two things are very important which we discuss here, but uh, I will pay less attention on PPT, more on hands-on and by using the some generative AI tools. So we all are using in this era, just like ChatGPT. We everyone are familiar about how we can ask the questions and many things. But the most important thing is prompt, and also prompt is outdated term. This is now prompt looping. Okay, we have to understand what is the meaning of prompt looping and how we can do. Secondly, actually, in academia, we do small things by giving the prompt whether it is correct or not. Okay, but prompt is everything. How you are giving the instructions to the any kind of generative AI tool. Okay, but here what we are going to cover and the generative AI tools which we are going to use for the academic leaders specifically. Okay, for the leaders means principal, vice chancellor, he or she can head of the department and dean of any department, because for the teacher has some only the teaching responsibility or some type of the coordinators, but as the head they have some different responsibilities. When there is one dean has more responsibilities and he or she has to look after many things, and as a principal or the vice chancellor, okay, they have more responsibilities and they have to look after entire institute. Okay, but in every department there are some type of the different tasks are assigned, then pipelines, how they will implement the task, and overall when they get the report. Okay, so as a teacher, as a faculty member, we have along with the teaching, we have different type of the load is there. Okay, so this is very stressful if we are not adopt any system. Okay, system means if we have the roadmap or a goal and how we can achieve these goals, and for that we have to adopt some technique, and most important thing is workflow. Okay, we observe there are many problems in the department, just like we all see uh, we have the planning only for the 1 year. Okay, in the starting, we think we should implement all these things, and at the end, we prepare the report. Okay, so some of them are missing, and many times this happen that at the end of the semester or end of the session, we prepare the report about the publication, patent, etc. What type of the activities we have done. Okay, and to organize the activity and to maintain the record, again very big problem. And if during the 1 year at the end or before ending the session, HOD left the department, and the thing is that if we don't have the solid system, all the things they have made or prepared, sometimes all these are missing for that particular session. If any faculty member who's we assign some responsibility and due to any reason they left the institute, also we have the big problem. Okay, so all these things we can maintain, we can record if we adopt a good system. Okay, if any case any faculty is left the institute, so the record must be maintained. Okay, so all these things from bottom to top, the most important thing is which we need to understand, that is the record of each department and the responsibilities which we assign. Okay, so to fulfill the goal of the institute, what we need. Okay, so all these we have to, if we are able to maintain it systematically, and when many times we observe, because I'm also the faculty member in one institute, and many faculty members are kept in touch with me from the different institutes across the India, and many times we discuss when we have the NEC accreditation. So what do we do? All the documents which we need for the 5 years, we prepare in the that particular time when the team is coming to institute. Before that 1 month or 2 month, all the faculty members are busy to prepare the reports and many things. So this is very big problem, and in that case, we all know how we are going to prepare the reports, and sometimes if the reports not meet the requirement, then we have the again big problem. Okay, so all these are the problems for the as a leader, and how without any effortless, okay, how we can manage, how we can develop a system where within just by click we have the report of the 1 year. Okay, what was the our task, what we need to achieve during this year. Okay, and not only at the end of the year, if we see, if just like our sessions are going to start, and in the some institute sessions has been started. Okay, we plan a very good manner. Okay, task will be assigned to the faculty members. Okay, so when the classes will start, all the members and the higher authorities will be busy to maintain the requirements in the department, in the infrastructure, etc. And they will check the complete outcomes when the year will be over. Okay, during the in between, we are not able to check how many targets which we assign or we fix during the one particular year have been achieved or not. Okay, because lot of tasks are there we need to complete. So this is the problem. And this problem we can solve, and we can reduce the stress not only on the heads, okay, whether he is a principal or a dean or a HOD or the faculty member, but if we have the system where some many things which can be automated, okay, automatically recommendation. And if suppose that we have some target to the faculty member, okay, for their publication, for their activities, for their attending the conference, for attending the workshop, faculty development programs, okay, these are the some criteria for research policies are there, okay. So when the score we see, we fail to achieve the, because the faculty members, when they are going to class, there are various problems, and they are not able to get all the parameters, they are not to fulfill, because when they are busy, so there are no any kind of the indication these parameters, some of the parameters are required to fulfill, okay. So if we have the system, in that case, all the things which the responsibilities are assigned to faculty member, which are assigned to HOD, which are assigned to dean, which are assigned to principal, and what are the goal of the all the departments, then the entire institute, and the responsibility of the higher authority, okay. So all these things, if we have a sound system, and time to time we can have the automatic reminder, okay. So in this case, and if any higher authority want to check what target we have achieved right now, so we have the system, just like just by clicking we have the entire report from each department, okay. Otherwise, in the many institutes, not all, but some of the institute, I say many institutes, monthly, or they have lot of the meetings, what target we have achieved, what are left, and lot of time is there spent on the meetings, not on the to achieve the target, okay. So all these things how we can manage it, and what is the role of the generative AI tools, this is the main agenda. And also further preparing the reports, okay. We prepare here various prompt for different type of the responsibility, specifically for the leaders, okay. HODs, dean, principal, up to registrar or VC, okay. So for these leaders, we have prepared some prompt, and using these prompt, the things which you need to prepare, spending 2 3 days, or sometimes we are required to spend 1 month, and we are required to prepare just like the planning for the 1 year. So lot of time is required. So by using these prompt, the same task you can do within minutes, within 1 hour, okay. If you have the complete agenda roadmap is there, okay. So by using them, we can easily complete without any stress. And the one more thing, if we can develop a system, okay, if we can develop the system where these prompt can be integrated according to the responsibility, then all these prompt, the system will work automatically, okay. So the lot of time can be saved, and that time can be used. If in the routine you are able to save your time 2 hours, 3 hours, that can be used for the productive task, for the planning, okay. Otherwise, one task we are completing, other hours left, okay. So these things we can easily control. So as academic letter, we have various responsibilities people development, academic excellence, ethical and responsible governance. Then we have the strategic planning and resource management to optimize the resources, plan for the sustainable growth, ensure infrastructure readiness, risk management and resilience. Okay, anticipate challenges, ensure the compliance and quality assurance, stakeholder engagement. Okay, build a strong relationship with the student, parents, industry, and society. Promote the partnership and outreach. Create societal impact. Okay, so then we have the continuous improvement. For that, we are required monitor the performance and impact. Use the data for the decision. So actually, one more thing here we need to discuss the data. Okay, data is everything. If we want to plan for the 5 year, okay, if we want after 5 year for the next accreditation we are planning, so 5 year data we are required systematically. But the thing is in the many institutes, and there are many problems that actually these are the usual habits. Okay, we organize the event, but the records are not maintained in the proper way. Then sometimes the reports are missing, sometimes are the dates or the list are missing because of the lack of the system. This can be happen. Not in all institutes, but many institutes we observe these things and many times we discuss. But right now we have some systems are there. We ERP we can use in the institute, but still, just like for the faculty member, uh, they are required to score for patent or research publications and other activities, just like FDP programs, how many programs has been attended. Okay, and on the other side, we have the workload of the teaching. So how all these things we can manage without using the technology, okay, we are not able to save our time. We have to adopt one system so that because these days in the modern institute or because there are various parameters are required for the institute and we have to fulfill all this, so that can be possible if we have the good data set and that can be collected from the each faculty member on from all the department or from the student feedback, etc. Many things are there, and if we are managing in a proper way, then that data set can be useful to prepare the report and without any lack or any difference, without any gap. Okay, so when we have the good data set, we can easily prepare all the reports within minutes, within seconds, just by using the prompt, which I will share with you. So all type of the prompt which are required as a leader. Okay, I have prepared and some of the demonstration how we can use I will present here. So this is the entire roadmap as a leader goal. So first thing is clarity about vision and set the strategic goal. What they have the planning for the 2 year, 3 year, or the 5 year, according to the NEP 2020 and SDG goals. Okay, so all these things must be very clear. Actually, if we have the goal is very clear for the 5 year or the 2 year, what we want to achieve after 2 year or the 3 years, and what are the component and about each component, just like build and empower the people, then what you will do, what are the capacity building, how you can do. Then we have the enhance academic excellence. Okay, strengthen the curriculum, pedagogies, assessment, promote the research, innovation, industry collaborations, ensure academic integrity and quality assurance. Okay, drive the research and innovation, enhance student access, then engage the stakeholder and partnership. So all these 10 components are there, which the leader must have to understand, and then to achieve all these goals, what is his planning is very important. Okay, so if we have the strategic about our goal, what we need to achieve for 2 year, for 3 year, or 5 year. Okay, so if the goals are clear, we can prepare our roadmap, and this is the roadmap to achieve the goals for any leader, whether he or she is head of the department or the principal or the dean or the chancellor or vice chancellor. Okay, everyone has their own responsibility, and according to that they have to prepare their goal, and to achieve the goal, what are the requirement, what they have to fulfill their requirement, and for to fulfill the requirement, what type of the parameters and the data set are required. Okay, without having the proof, without having the activities which are required. Okay, so this data set will help to prepare the report, okay, which can be used for any kind of the accreditation. So according to the requirement, we have to prepare the roadmap. Then this is the planning. So okay, so here these parameters which you can see here, first is the AI in the institution leadership. If you are using the AI, okay, then role of the AI in the academic leadership, enhance the decision making, data driven insight, because if you are using the AI tools, you have the some data set, how you can use the AI to get some report, and according to the report, what you have the insight about the existing data set about your institute. Then according to that, you are required SWOT analysis. Okay, for that, first you are required to understand the SWOT, then how you can implement the AI internal and external analysis. Okay, generating the SWOT with the AI tool. We have the example. We will give you the example how you can use AI tools for the SWOT analysis. Okay, then how you can develop the vision and mission by using all these tools, environment scanning, a goal setting, smart framework. Okay, and then KPI development, we can risk assessment, strategic roadmap, AI prompt for strategic planning. Okay, case studies and hands-on training. This part we will cover here. Okay, so everything which you can see, and for the case study or the implementation, AI prompt for the strategic planning. So all these parameters from 1 to 10, 1 to 9. All these we can prepare by using the AI tools. Okay. So for this, we can use just like ChatGPT, we can use Cloud, we can use Gemini, we can use a Microsoft Copilot, okay. And Perplexity is also there. So I will recommend ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity. Okay, we can use also Cloud. But the thing is, if you are using any tool, okay, for this task, we can easily use any one of them. Okay, so the most important thing is your prompt, how you are giving the prompt, and along with the prompt looping is important. Okay, and what is the meaning of prompt looping? See, if you start the chat for one problem, first you give the some information about your institute, and then you start to ask some questions, and for the new problem you start new chat. So the information which you give in the very first chat, okay, which was updated, which was trained for different type of the questions or the prompt which you give to the ChatGPT or any generative AI tool, that was trained in the that particular chat. If you will start new chat, so the date in that case, these generative AI tools again need to understand, again need to train. Okay, so if you are concerned with one prompt, ask all type of the questions or all type of prompts at the same chat. Okay, if you will start a new chat, then the thing is the chat GPT or the other generative AI tool will start from very beginning. This will take some time to train about the all the informations which you give. Okay, so always if you have the chat on a particular task, okay, so all the prompt must be on the same chat. Don't start with the new chat box. So if you are giving the all the input in the one particular chat, so the model is the inputs which you give the previous one, and on the basis the model is again trained. Okay, so as much you will give the different type of the inputs, so the previous inputs or the prompt which you give, that also suggest and will be updated. Okay, so that's why we need to follow what chat looping, prompt looping. Okay, looping means in the same cycle, not start the new chat. Okay, so now here is along with the I have three, four slides or more. Then after we will use all these in the chat GPT. And one more thing, uh, at least one tool for this task, whether you are using Perplexity, Gemini, and chat GPT, must be paid version. Okay, to produce accurate report. Okay, so if you have the paid version, okay, and I am using mostly ChatGPT, Gemini for all type of the task. Okay, and in the paid version, lot of time we can save, and for a very long time we can generate everything which we need for our task. Okay, so at least one tool you must have paid version from this. Then here are the policy drafting using AI, just like academic policies, examination policies, research policies, AI ethic policies. Actually, the thing is in the very various universities, uh, use of AI policy is very essential. They have adopted this thing. Okay, so every institute and department they some have the ethics of use of the generative AI in their department. So responsible use of AI, fairness, transparency, accountability, bias prevention, and human oversight, decision making, AI in teaching, learning, and assessment. Okay, then we have the data governance. So as I told you that the data is everything. Data collection and the quality, data storage and security, data privacy and confidentiality, data access and sharing, and compliance and legal framework. So this data is very, very important for on the basis of the department, all type of the departments which are required. Okay, so on the basis of all type of the parameters which you can see AI prompt. Okay, for the prompt we have to have some policy drafting the prompt, and edit and refinement prompt, compliance, summarization, comparison, role-based prompt. So actually, if we have the role-based and department-wise, some prompts are given or assigned so that we can have good quality of the report according to the need of the institution. Okay, so here we are going to demonstrate some uh, using the prompt. Okay, so various prompts are there which we have prepared, and all these will help you for the policy drafting using AI. Then we have the meeting of minutes, and we know which type of the just like agenda, meeting minutes, action item. Okay, governing the body report, academic council documentation, decision tracking. So all these are the component of the uh, meeting minutes. Okay, so all these we will use generative AI tool. Then we have the academic reports. Department report are required. Faculty report is essential. Then we are required to prepare the student report, visual analysis, KP dashboard is also required. Okay, and research report. at different components are there, which I am not able to describe due to the lack of time. Only the idea is enough. Then we are required at the end of the session or the semester, the report, annual report. Okay. So how you can design just like executive summary, institutional profile, academic highlight. Then you are required to report the design, data visualization, financial highlight, research achievements, etc. So all these area, and for the next documentation, okay, seven criteria are there. Then we have the SSR preparation, AQR, evidence collection, institutional distinction, best practices, data validation and verification. Okay, then we can use also for NBA, and at the end we have is the institution development plans. Okay, so all these components which I have highlighted here, we can use this generative AI tool and see the real application how we can do. Okay, and everyone, the prompt which we have prepared, the prompt are associated with all the component which I demonstrate here. Okay, so actually for the different task we have the different prompt, and with the same name, just like you can see here, strategic development plan, and there are about 6 component are there. So far, each 6 component we have different prompt, and we have to follow accordingly. Okay, so this prompt will reduce your lot of time. See, uh, this is my ChatGPT box. Okay, so today we will cover only the ChatGPT. Then one by one, when you will understand how we can use the prompt, then less time will be required in the coming sessions. Okay, so this session in this lecture, lot of content are there, but we will start from very small. So the prompt which we have prepared and how we can use. See, this is the directory where all type of the prompt I have prepared for different type of the task. Okay, so I can start from integrated AI workflow. Okay, policy drafting. Yes, okay, I can check this one. So as you can see here, I am opening the file. Yeah. Yes. So these are the prompt which we have prepared specifically for policy drafting using AI. Okay. So here, if someone is new one who don't know about policy drafting. Okay, what are the policies required? Okay, so there are various components, just like we are required institutional policy, we are required academic policy, we are required examination policy, and for all these research policy, we have different prompt. Okay, we are required AI ethics policy, data governance policy. So all these prompt are given there. Okay, so what you will do, just see the first one. If you want to prepare institutional policy draft, okay, what must be? Okay, so just you will copy this one, you will copy, okay, and here the thing is, you can see in the bracket, if you want to develop for the department, you will put here the department. If you want to have for the college or for the university, okay, so according to that you will put here, you will change. So here I will copy this prompt entirely. So this is the institutional policy draft. You just copy this one and paste in the add space. I will put here name of the my institute. Okay, I put here name of foundation. Okay, suppose that this is one of the institute, Mathtech Thinking Foundation. So This is one institute. So this will prepare the document for this institute. Okay, and just you are required to click. So this is the entire complete institution policy framework. Okay, a comprehensive policy for the governance, academic excellence, research, innovation, quality insurance, sustainable development, aligned with the NAP, UGC, AICT, NAC, NBA, SDG, and international best practice. Everything. Okay, so here approved by. So once this will draft everything which we need. So you can see here the document control policy name. Okay, then policy number which you have assigned. Okay, so all the things which are required. And if you feel anything which is unnecessary, okay, these are the table of the content which you need in which sequence. So everything is there: preamble, purpose, vision, mission, objective, scope, legal and regulatory framework, definition, etc. All the things are there. Okay, here preamble is defined. Okay, so according to the index which you can see here in the table, all these things are defined here. This is the preamble. Okay, then we have the purpose, vision, mission, objective, scope, okay, legal and regulatory framework. Okay, so all the things which you are required: definitions, guiding principle, everything which you are required. And this is the structure, how you will implement. Okay, these are the board of directors, then president, then these are the different councils or cell. How you can implement. If you have prepared the policy, then the next task is how we can implement. This is again the problem. But this can be possible if we have the good prompt and all the instructions which we need. Okay, in all type of the AI tools which you want to use, if you have the good prompt, okay, then that particular generative AI tool will help you prepare accordingly. Okay, so actually the thing is we are putting different type of the one by one or in the very small part prompt we are using, and sometimes that is not the accurate appropriate according to the need. Okay, so this tool will perform according to what you are saying the question. Okay, if your question is not correct, then how this will work? In the class also sometimes students are not able to ask the proper question, what he want to ask. Then how the teacher can reply? In the same way, here is also the prompt is everything. If you have the correct prompt, right prompt, so according to that, you can have all the informations which are required. And you can see just by using the prompt, I have entire information what I need. Okay, so role and responsibilities are also there. What are the role of the board of directors, then president, academic council, research council, everything you can see. What are their responsibilities? Okay, and then we have the policy statements. So how much time it take? Only you can see within second we have the complete entire framework. This is the one component. This is the one part. So all the prompts which we have prepared, okay, you can use them. Then these the references which you are required to add here, international, national, annexes which you are required to add, everything. Okay, so by using this prompt, you can see is quite easy. In the same way, just you can see the academic policy. Okay, so according to you are required to prepare NAP, or you want to do prepare according to the UGC guideline or according to the NEC accreditation requirement. So everything which you want to put, or what are the plannings. Okay, so according to that, everything which we have the requirement, we prepare all these things in each prompt. Okay, so just you are required now. If you want to use the second prompt, okay, don't change. I will copy and paste in the same chat box here. This is the loop. This is the prompt loop. This is the structure, academic governance, how you will apply. So all the complete information is there. Okay, see now. If you will put the name of the deans or the academic or board of governors in the very beginning. So all these all will be with the name will be there. Their name will also will be added space, and you are not required to give the names again and again. Automatically these will appear there. Okay, with the name also. You are required to put in the very beginning, and these will automatically update everything. So this is the prompt looping. We are not change the chat, and all the prompt which you are required to for the examination policy. Okay, so the higher authorities are same; they will not change. So automatically these will update in our this prompt. Then just you are required to. This is the one page only, and related to policy drafting. Okay, for the institute. So just like academic policy, examination, research policy, we are required. Then what are the ethics are required? Data governance for how you will manage your data set. Data is everything. Okay, what will be the their policy and how you are following all this, and how you are providing the security to the data set, because the information, personal information about the student, personal information about the faculty members are very important, and all these must be secured. And we are using various type of the platforms for the data set. Okay, and some time ago, with my colleague, in one institute, they are using one uh, just like ERP system. Okay, and for the training purpose, they enrolled the students, and students are familiar with their teacher. So actually, there was one student, and due to some reason he was not able to pay his fee at the right time, and some penalties was assigned to him. Okay, so when he talked with their friends, okay, and one student was connected with one teacher, because he knows the how this tool is using, and he has like password. Okay, so what he did, he shared the information with the one friend from out of the institute. So he promised that I can promise you to reduce the penalties, and you are required to save some money. And he agreed. So he from the outside hacked the system, and more than 50% of the fees, I will not say exactly, okay, due to some reason. So more than 50% fee has been reduced and paid from the outside. But he was cashed because the official, he paid the fees after the official time. Otherwise, he was not cased. And on the next day, when he went to the office to verify the fees he has paid for the signature, then they check that after 5 p.m. how it is possible to get the fee. Then he was recognized some uh, like hacking or misleading is there. Okay, so the data is very, very important. How we can secure and what type of the security policy we have, what type of softwares we are using for the protection. Okay, so just like we have to follow the Digital Personal Data Protection Act and ISO 27001. Okay, so all these we have to introduce so that our data set and all type of the information which are associated with the institute must be secured. Okay, so the policy for the data secure and governance, okay, all these are very, very important. And sometimes policy gap analysis. If we have developed some policies for the institute, how we can recognize the gap whether which we have implement in our institute, and we want to check the gap between the policies which are implemented against the NAP or UGC regulation, NAC or NBA. Okay, just you are required this one and the policies which you have put. Okay, so first you will upload your policies which you have made. Then you will use this statement to analyze the gap. Okay, so this for this example, I don't have the policy of my institute, just like Method Thinking Foundation and College Institute, I will not use. So whatever you have the policy, whether it is in a PDF file or in a PDF file is fine. You can upload the PDF file, just like here. Plus sign is there. By using this sign, you can upload any file. Okay, so here you can attach the file, upload here. Then use this prompt. Use this prompt to analyze the gap. What you need to improve. So within few seconds, this will analyze the entire report and this will give the feedback. This will analyze the entire gap. Okay, otherwise, if you will do manually, you are required 2, 3 days, 5 days, 6 days, depend upon the your institute, how big it is. Okay, according to that, maybe 1 month. Okay, so this will analyze everything within few minutes. Okay, so this is the way, one part I have covered here. So if now, if you have any question, I will allow you to unmute your mic because I now, dear participant, you can unmute your mic if you have any question. Many things we have discussed, but first I would like to ask if you have any question. Yes, anyone? You can unmute mic. Yes, please. If anyone have question.
Sir, this ChatGPT Go version is there, no? That which is initially in India they are giving some free version for some 6 months or 1 year or something like that. So that is actually 399 rupees plan. Will it work like paid version or should we
Sir,
go
your
to?
voice is breaking. Sir, your voice is breaking. Please speak aloud.
Sir, ChatGPT is giving that Go one plan is there. Go plan is there. That one is free now till until 1 year or something like that. So will it work for all these applications, sir, or shall we go to some other 199, 200, 2000 rupees plan?
No, we have to use actually plagiarism is different thing that is for in the research. Okay, but here we are preparing the report. Okay, so for the report purpose or for the academic purpose, okay, we can use because the data is our own. We are not using the data from the other institute. Okay, so if you will give the information first about your institute. Okay, so this will return the report from the basis of your institute. Okay, so that depend upon how we are using. If suppose by using the ChatGPT or Gemini, these are also we can use for the data analysis. Okay, and these work accordingly, just like we are using R or Python. The other things which you want to just like statistical analysis, you have some data set. Okay, you are using R programming. You can use Colab. You can use Python or other software. So data is data. The information what is in your data set. Okay, and also just like by using Colab and generative AI, just like Gemini and ChatGPT. Okay, you can upload your data set and you can do statistical analysis. There will be no difference because these are the computing tool also. You will see Gemini and Gemini is also integrated in Colab, Google Collaboratory. Okay, Google Collaboratory is completely based on the Python. So you can do the statement by using the Python yourself. And if you don't know the Python, then you can ask through the questions, through the Gemini AI, which is integrated inside Colab. Okay, so the data which you will upload there, we will demonstrate this example also in the coming sessions. So first we have to understand many things. I know there will be various type of the questions, but the thing is ethical use. Okay, plagiarism will be there when we are writing the research paper. That is a different part. That part also we will discuss in the coming sessions. So first, the prompt, by using the prompt, how we can save the time. Here we are using this tool to save the time to prepare or to write the report for academic purpose. The use for the leaders. Okay, so in the report we are not required to check the plagiarism. Okay, plagiarism is required for the publication purpose when we are thinking to write a research paper and we are getting some information by using ChatGPT or other generative AI. Then this AI flag will be there. Okay, so for this purpose, the different thing how we are using the ethically these tools. So the ethical practice is also very essential. So these tools we are using as a helping tool or as a mentor or as a teacher. Okay, we can integrate these tools to save our time. Okay, but here to implement for the usability for the purpose of as a leader, the prompt which I show you by using them, you can easily prepare the draft. If you need to update some more information which you feel that this must be changed or you think that this is not according to your institute, so minor changes which are required we can do. Okay, not the exactly as we are required. So the for different type of the task which our leaders, whether head of the department, dean or principal or VC, okay, all these people have different task and lot of time is required. And sometimes when they give the task to the other people or their colleagues or their assistant, okay, so assistant will know when assistant will work, then the problem is that how the leader will trust on that work which has been done by the assistant. So again, there will be problem, leader has to check all the things, whether it is correct or not. So by first, the leader has to tell the assistant, and then assistant will work on it by spending some time. He can do within 1 day or 2 day or 3 day. And after that, after preparing the report, he will submit it to the leader, and the leader will check all the things, whether it is correct or not. And again, then he will suggest that these changes are required. So lot of time we lose. So if we will integrate this tool, this will definitely save the lot of time. Okay, you can accelerate 10 times more. Okay, your performance will be 10 times. Okay, we can do. But if you think that just I demonstrate here one example how you can integrate, and we have the draft, and if you feel that some changes are required, yes, we can do. Okay, so whether your assistant is preparing some draft or whether AI is preparing some draft, okay, so according to our leader, if they want some changes, suggestions are always there. Okay, changes according to the institute, if we are required, we can do. That is the second part. But main draft has been prepared within second. If minor changes are required, we should do. We can do.
So along with that prompt, we can give our institute website also, no? Along with the prompt, we can give the website also.
Yes,
no?
yes.
So-
I share all the prompt which I have prepared. Okay. So you can see once again, I'm sharing the screen again. Okay. So just like you can see, roadmap. Okay, as later, what do you want to prepare the roadmap? Okay, you can prepare by using the generative AI. We can just like strategic planning. Then we have the policy drafting. So for this, you can see the various component are there. So for all these component, we have prepared prompt for each component, and you can use them directly. All the files which I have prepared will be there in the group. Okay, so just like if you want to prepare the minutes of meeting, okay, agenda, meeting minutes, action item, then we have the other part, just like governing body report, academic council documentation, decision tracking. So all this you can do. For all this, we have different prompt. So these prompts for the different task, different files we have prepared. Okay, all the things due to the lack of time, I am not able to present, but along with this presentation and all the prompt for different tasks, just like you are required to prepare the NEC documentation. So all the prompt just like 7 criteria, SSR, AQR. So all the prompts are there in these files. So during in the coming sessions, what type of the prompt you are required, all the things which you need will be there according to the session wise. Okay, so for all type of the task which you are required to implement as a leader. Okay, so the several files are there. You can easily use them. There is no big prompt, but always keep in mind you will use in a prompt looping. Okay, if you have start a chat, keep the same chat during the entire session. Okay, don't change the chat. Okay, in the same chat you can ask the queries. So all these prompts are there, which I will share with you. Any more question, please? So there are about 10 files are there, and more than 100 prompts are there. But depend upon the task, where what you want, and all the files are with separate name. So these prompt will surely help you and increase your productivity as a leader. Any more question, please? Anyone? Okay. No question? Okay. So thanks, dear participant, for the today's session. Okay. So I thought that I need a lot of time, but within approximately 1 hour, I have completed all the content. Okay. So the content which I present, I will share with you, and you must use them, because when you will use one or two or at least one file, you must complete. Okay. There are 10 files. So if you will complete one file, you will have the idea how you can use them. Okay. Yes, anymore? Anyone? So thank you, dear participant. And tomorrow we will start the session sharply at the same time, 6 p.m. Okay. And good night. Tomorrow, looking forward to see you at the session. Okay. So now I close the session.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir,
Yes,
is I'm
ma'am.
audible?
Dr. Ajay Chauhan. Yes.
Sir, actually, my laptop is not working, so I'm asking from this particular laptop. Sir, may I know the what software you are using and how I can download those software for free? If is it possible?
Which one?
Sir, you have told about Perplexity and if it is possible for Gemini.
Ma'am, Gemini AI, we are not required to download. Okay, all these are cloud-based.
Sir, actually it is paid. So can we meaning
No,
use
no,
it
no, no,
for?
no. Actually, uh, when you will download, then how you will use?
No. Meaning, so sorry for that. But like I am using like ChatGPT, I'm using it, but I'm not able to get the full like whatever I'm as you have said academic
Ma'am,
thing. You can.
actually, yes, I told this thing in between. Uh, we want to save our time,
Yeah, that is
right?
okay. But like how
And
we can use
we
it?
want to increase our productivity.
Yes.
Okay. So for that, we have to pay some amount. And if you will use this generative AI tool, okay, about 600 about approximately 600, 700 hour monthly.
Yeah, that
Not
is
big
actually a
amount is
good
required.
amount.
Pardon?
That's a good amount. Actually, 600. It's like too much. Like for
No,
monthly
no,
basis,
ma'am.
it is.
Actually, one thing can be possible. That is
Is there any other software which we can use for these kind of things?
Claude is there. You can use Claude. Claude is free available.
Okay. So
Okay.
and one more thing, like when we used to write research paper, now as everyone says, like there is no software which can uh, tell about like you have taken this from AI. It is AI generated or something. But
Ma'am, this part will be, yes, I understand. This part we will cover in the coming sessions, so specifically research publications. The session is
yes.
there. Okay, and which type of software, how you can use them, what are the free available, and some are paid. But if you are working as a research scholar for the research, so at least one or two software you must have paid version.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Everything we will not get in the free, but some are there. We will use them, which are free available. Okay, but sometimes when we are using free software that don't have the reliability.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, so actually the thing is, when you will cover all the sessions, there are different. We are going to cover about 25 softwares during these 2 week. Okay, so actually, as some things will be new for you. Okay, just like today we talk about the prompt, and prompt is everything for all type of the softwares. Okay, how you are using, and some are, and most of the these tools are cloud based. Okay, so if you think that we can download and then we will use, some of can be, but not all. Cloud we can download. Okay, but still that must be, sometimes we are required to connect with the internet. Okay, so there are various ways to use them, but connectivity is essential with internet. So if you are using directly on the cloud base, that is fine. I will recommend this one. Okay, so they will produce accurate results which we need. So most of the softwares we will present here, which are free available, and one by one, because ChatGPT we all are using Gemini. Everyone we are using Gemini is also free, and some one product recently also introduced. I don't have the exact name. That is also produced by Google and free available. And one more product launched by China, that is also absolutely free. Okay, so these also we can integrate, which are free available. Okay, so sometimes for the research purpose, when you are using free, then you are sharing also your information. Okay, you which are associated with your research findings. So you have to use ethically whether the data which you will generate also will be saved in the no, Dr. Pradeep Natarajan, this is not in. Recently, it has announced. I think keep three came three just like this one. Okay, this is old DeepSeek. Okay, like ChatGPT. So if we are using some, we have to check everything whether the findings for the research which you have done will be saved in the database, the software which you are using. So ethically use of all these are very, very essential. Okay, I think one can just start with the free version of the AI tool to learn, then upgrade a paid version. Yeah, this is also a good thing. Start by using free tool. Okay, but during these 2 week, various softwares we are targeting, and about 25 software are very enough, which are very helping in academia for research purpose and for different type of the task which we are need to do required as a official or as a leader, as for the student purpose or for the personal use. Okay, and many things are there. Okay, so first thing, we are required to understand all this, and this part, the research, we will cover by using 6-7 software specifically for the research purpose. Okay, and some of them will be free. One or two tools will be paid. Otherwise, all of the software we will use freely. That can enhance your skill. A lot of time this will save for research purpose. Okay, and how you can get the gap in your research, everything. You can use this software, which we will cover in the coming sessions. Okay, so thank you
Thanks,
very
sir.
much for the today's session. So, dear participant, thank you for attention and to attend the entire session and nice discussion. So, by tomorrow we will start our session sharply at 6 p.m. Okay. Thank you and good night. Good night, all of you.